Oh, no one heard my joke. Damn.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. When he left, I said, okay, bye, Dad.
Did you just call me Dad?
I could say the other one, but we're on Twitch.
We're on Twitch. We can't say that.
Or it could just be really bad and call you Dungeon Daddy.
No.
You're fuckers!
Dungeon Daddy. That's horrible.
Welcome to the Dungeons and Polycule.
Oh my shit. Dungeons and Polycule. Hello.
Ryan, quickly. Is Jack Dungeon Daddy?
Am I comparing it to anyone or
No.
in general?
Is Jack just Dungeon Daddy?
I feel it.
Right?
I love you, Jack. I feel like you don't have the aura of a daddy.
What?
I don't know.
If I should be insulted or not.
Oh shit!
Did
You getting called a bottom.
I'm not saying no. I'm not saying that you're a bottom, but I don't have. Maybe it's because I know that I'm older than you. You don't have the aura of like someone that would come into my bedroom and like dom the fuck out of me.
Damn.
So like,
we are live, by the way, Ryan. So be careful.
I mean, that's just you asked for my
the one that started.
opinion.
I was the one that
didn't
started
ask
this.
for it.
Well,
I did. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Don't worry.
Just for the record, you are not older than me by that much, are you?
Ryan's older than I am.
How old are you,
What the
Jack?
fuck?
Jack,
No,
how old
I'm
are
not. No, I'm not answering this on Twitch.
you? Oh, that's valid. I'm 27, so like,
Okay, never mind. I God damn it, you're right. Oh my god. I would come in the bedroom, I would be too nervous.
that's the vibe that I got. I was like, I don't know.
I would be like, hey, how's it going?
I cannot wait to send this to Theo.
It's like, oh, I don't, cause like I have a lot of experience, so I don't.
I can't believe
This is Skyrim music.
Yeah, it's Skyrim music. I don't think there's a problem with that. Matthew Mercer plays Skyrim music on Critical Role.
I don't think Todd cares.
Yeah, I don't think Todd gives a shit. Watch
Todd's just like, "You're using my music?"
notification like, hey, fuck you, Todd.
Listen,
It's from Todd Howard himself.
An email from Todd Howard saying, hey, cut that out.
Cut that.
yeah, guys, I'm gonna need you to cut that.
Hey, look who finally showed up.
Oh shit! Look who's here.
Be nice. She's only like 5 minutes late.
Yeah, I went on. Holy shit, you're right. Only 5 minutes.
If this was a shitty workplace, I could fire her on that grounds.
Oh my god. Damn. Yeah, but then I would quit because that's unreasonable.
Yeah.
Right,
Oh,
right.
Ryan, my manager got fired.
Everybody
Oh,
walks out of
that's
this
dope.
D&D table.
I'm like, can't believe I can't work under these conditions.
I can't play under these conditions.
The players go on strike until I give them a level up.
Valid. So valid.
Shit.
A player dictated hiatus.
Oh my god.
I mean, I think
Anyway.
unionize.
Guys, everybody's here.
Yeah.
Everyone is
Right.
DM, how's it looking?
How's it looking?
Yeah.
Well, I'm pulling up TwitchBot, the TwitchBot finder, so that
so we don't get bots.
I gotcha.
well,
Well,
There goes Dani.
if Dani left because they thought we couldn't hear them, that's because they're muted.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'd be able to tell like almost immediately if one of you guys wasn't getting picked up because of our lovely little mixer here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just muting in between because I'm eating a bagel, and y'all don't need to experience that with me. So
We don't need that wonderful ASMR.
I need to hear the
stuck a piece
sounds.
of Butterfinger in my mouth.
I have grapes.
Great. I already ate all
I
my
have-
Butterfinger.
I have a double XL gas station cup full of Rockstar.
Lovely.
Jack, I need you to love yourself a little.
No!
This is what I'm talking about.
Holy hell.
Doms don't get an extra large cup from the gas station and fill it with Rockstar.
I walk into the bedroom and I'm shaking. Not because I'm nervous, but because I'm on so much caffeine.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
It's sad because I've experienced that in a person.
Well, hey, that means it's a vibrator.
No, oh my god.
It doesn't. It doesn't mean that.
Maybe
It
I'm
means
just,
you need to calm down.
maybe I am built different.
If that's what you want to call
This
that.
is a fact.
I can't believe we are on Twitch.tv with, let me check,
Holy shit.
no audience.
No, we
There's-
have an audience.
What?
We have an audience.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Tanner!
Hi, Tanner.
What's up, Tanner?
Hello. Hello, everyone.
Oh, hey. Okay, well, I was going to say that I can't believe that we're on Twitch.tv and I'm talking about theoretically how I could dom my friends. Or how I couldn't dom my friends.
Holy
That's
shit.
D&D, baby.
That's D&D, baby. So we have, well, Dani isn't here right now, so we're gonna call her out when she gets here. But there's Koden, there's Aubrey, who's in the top
Hello.
left. There's Ryan, who's in the bottom,
Hello.
and then there's Jack on the very far right.
What's up? What's up?
And there's Dani. Perfect timing, Jack.
Jack, I don't think burping on Twitch is very cash money of you.
Well, I will stop doing it when Twitch starts giving me cash money.
That's valid. That's so valid. You're right.
Hi, Tanner.
I live.
We love you.
Tanner's watching?
Tanner is watching. I gotta
dope.
go. I thought for a sec my brain blocked out the word "do," so I thought Tanner was saying, "I gotta go shit, but have fun."
I mean, that does sound like something that.
Hey, Dani, can you talk real quick?
I live.
Hey!
Yay! Okay. I just wanted to make sure you're okay, or is everything all right now?
I was having the worst connection issues
Ooh.
Oh,
right now.
You're having wartime.
I'm in war.
They're in the trees.
when will Dani return from the war?
Damn.
Never, because I'll die.
So everybody here.
Yes. Everybody's
Where's
here.
Ruby? Rest in peace.
Rip.
Oh, I don't have my dock set up. Whoops. Whoopsie doodles. Whoopsie
That's probably
daisies.
important.
Oh,
Yeah, it
good
has
job.
all the shit that I wrote.
Yeah, how about that?
That's mildly important.
Mildly.
All right. Everybody good?
Oh, yes. I'm bringing up my obsidian for this game because I use the obsidian note taker thing now.
Ooh,
Oh, nice.
fancy. I just have my roll 20. In my brain.
I can't trust either of those things.
Can't trust mine either, but that's the route that I'm going.
Oi.
Okay. Is everybody good to go?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. I'm just triple checking.
Aubrey, Dani, you guys good?
Yes.
I am chilling like a villain.
Nice.
All right. So, when we last left our band of survivors, these four... What? Who made a noise?
Dani did.
Dani. Shoot Dani right now.
Dani has the gun, though.
Okay. When we last left our band of survivors, these four vagabonds had just escaped the utter destruction of Tippet Pass, a waypoint town with a good distance from the closest major hold. Being out of the way and rather small, the undead horde made quick work of the town guard and unlucky citizens. Covering for the escaping wagons, 4 travelers managed to hop on the last cart out of Dodge, leaving the burning town behind. Maya Fiddlestone, a wandering scholar. Audra Thelyse, mysterious martial artist. Vuras Dracoshari, a stalwart dragonborn, and Tybalt V Nihlus, a wild inventor. These 4 sparks ride backseat in a carriage meant for trivial cargo, now carrying precious lives. As your group plays a card game to ease the tension, the night eventually gets deeper and you must rest. Come early morning, the half-elven hunter that was driving the wagon needs to trade a shift with one of you so he could get some proper rest himself. However, the rest of you all gain the benefits of a long rest.
Nice, okay. Finally backing up and heal.
Alright, so who would be free stepping up to drive the wagon?
Not fucking me.
Do it.
I mean, yeah, I mean, probably. Honestly, Vuras would probably step up.
Alright, so Vuras, you are at the head of the wagon, mostly just holding the reins as the as you follow behind at the end of the trail. Since you guys were the last wagons out of Tippet Pass, you are at the back of the line, the caboose of the train.
If I'm just holding on the reins, would you say I have maybe the ability to kind of perhaps work on a letter?
Not typically.
Not typically.
Well, you're holding on to the reins and you're steering it across around the roads.
Okay.
I know the carriage bugs, as they're called, do most of the work. However, you still wouldn't write a letter while you're driving, right?
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay. We're in the back of the caboose, and you said we're heading towards.
You guys are heading towards. So the road of this wagon train, the road that this wagon is taking leads eventually into Gildergleam, an alliance hold built around the crossroads of many trade routes. Because of this, Gildergleam is a wealthy merchant city and hub of trade. Many of the richest people in the alliance have manors in Gildergleam, acting as some of them acting as merchant royalty and setting up trade guilds. So riding a caravan of fresh refugees into what is essentially a buyer's paradise, the irony is not lost on you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think I'm just gonna focus on, actually making sure that we get there. Making sure the ride is steady, I think. I know...
that's fair. It's
a
little bit bumpy.
Yeah.
But so far, everything is going as planned, I suppose. As much as you can in a disaster scenario.
Yeah. You said that this trip was gonna take at least a few days.
Yeah, probably 3 days. And
3 days, okay.
or rather 2.5 days. You guys are making good progress so far.
Yeah, I think Rations. One ration is 1 day's worth, right?
Yeah, it feeds one person for 1 day.
Okay, how many people are in the wagon?
In your wagon?
Yeah.
There's the 4 of you. There's the mother and child. Then there's Duggan, the hunter, and the halfling merchant. So that's about 9 of you.
Should be, 8 or 9.
Just to let you know, Koden,
Yeah.
we do have food as well. We have our own rations.
Yeah. Well, I have an explorer's pack. Because of my.
You probably won't need to worry about rations until you guys make your first stop.
Okay.
Because the carriage bugs can't go on forever.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, that's what you meant. The carriage bugs. I forgot. The fucking wormies.
They are roly-poly like large giant insects that pull wagons along, typically in this world.
And what are they called?
Carriage bugs.
Carriage bugs.
Carriage bugs.
I
Oh my
love
god,
them.
that's so cute.
Oh. Okay.
They have nothing to do with horses, Dani.
Okay. Then I will keep the fact that I have rations in mind, but I'm not gonna worry about it since you said not to.
Gotcha.
For our first stop. So.
How are mom and kid doing? Are they holding up? How are they faring?
They are both still asleep. Like
Okay.
it's morning. If you guys got rest, you guys would have been awake for maybe an hour or so. So it's still
gotcha.
it's still pretty early morning. They, being that they're kind of dealing with some trauma right now. You can assume that
Valid.
they might have lost family members.
And probably like a house and multiple
yeah.
other things.
Yep, literally any stability in their life.
Yeah. Wow. Like, this is me, Koden, not Vuras, but kind of hoping that there wasn't a dad in the picture before this, because at least it'll make it somewhat easier on the kid.
His dad was probably in the guard.
Yay!
Hey, you know what? Let's look on the bright side. Maybe he was a piece of garbage, and she gets to start a new life with someone new. Maybe she's a secret lesbian.
Or maybe this is a horrible tragedy, and I am not going to make it fun.
Well, I guess I'll just go fuck myself.
Go fuck yourself.
Audra's being a little too hopeful.
Go fuck yourself, because I can't dom you.
That's true. This has been established.
Oh my god, I can't believe I'm talking about this. Okay.
Anyway, D&D.
Jack's not gonna let that go.
None of us are.
It was so strangely insulting. Like, I understand the viewpoint, and you know what? We're getting way off track. So
we went from talking about the tragedy of a wife
and the
child
rest
losing
of
their
the
dad.
wagon.
And the rest of the wagon.
Oh my god! So the mother and the child that Audra you saved from the burning building, they are still asleep. Duggan is like snoring and hugging his warhammer, and he was sleeping through most of the night. Maybe he just is oversleeping. The half-elven hunter has just started, and he's like one of those guys who just completely closes, like he's got a hood, so he just completely closes his face off, and curls up to try and sleep. He's used to bumming it out in the wilds.
Okay, but
that.
those are the best sort of naps. It's just curling up in a corner, pulling over a hood, and just napping.
Audra recommends it.
Oh yeah, you've probably done the same thing before a couple times.
Yeah. Considering I could be asleep at any moment, nobody would really know.
Oh yeah.
No one would know.
Oh my god, the opportunities.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
Audra is going to lean towards Maya. Was this the direction we were originally planning to go?
I mean, it's probably fine. I mean, we're traveling in numbers, so keep an eye on your pockets. But, I mean, we're heading to civilization, probably one of the wealthiest cities that I'm aware of. So yeah, I think we'll be fine.
Oh yeah, in terms of like the alliance holds, Gildergleam is just below New Cersei in terms of wealth. So it's like Gildergleam is New York City and New Cersei is obviously like fucking Washington DC because it's the capital.
Jesus.
Except Washington DC, as I've heard, is kind of a shithole.
It kind of
every
is.
big city is a
It's
shithole.
full of a lot of homeless people. I will say I had a lot more fun in New York than I did in Washington.
That's
so
fair.
I mean,
Well, yeah. So Gildergleam attracts a lot of people wanting to buy imports and such. Because even though it isn't a port town, it holds on to it, like by nature of it being a very like merchant heavy city. It holds on to a lot of valuable items in there that you might not be able to find elsewhere. So yeah, Gildergleam is one of the richest cities in the Alliance. Definitely one of the richest cities that Maya you're aware of.
interesting. Okay.
Why, you got your eye on something?
No.
Or someone?
No, not particularly. I was just curious.
I'll buy us lunch there since today was ruined.
That sounds good. I would be curious to wander the market.
She looks at you with a raised eyebrow.
What money?
I'm just fucking worried about it. I can window shop.
That's
Judge
true.
me.
Window shop with no money.
I'm sorry, Koden.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't know why. I was
In
already
session
thinking they were.
2?
No, we're
This is a
established
private
acquaintances.
We are acquaintances.
It's session 2. They've known each other for what, a month?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay,
At
obviously your characters have known each other before we started the game. And so I was like, oh, okay, maybe they're together or something.
For the people that don't have direct access to our Discord chat, Koden thought that Maya and Audra were already dating.
Listen.
Like we have
We
interpersonal relationships that deep, and it's only session 2.
We're moving on.
I mean, I appreciate knowing that you ship them already. That's fun for me. But, no. As of right now.
Well, if that's what we're going with, I'm just going to throw out all of these beautiful, hot NPCs.
Oh, I will. I'll
Great.
well, no.
I love a
me
good hot
Koden will.
NPC.
Alright. My just gonna look at you and raise an eyebrow and say, alright, just if you see something you like, don't get caught.
You know that this is just like me giving you a nod because my hat does not move much, but I do give like a very small nod and acknowledgement.
She shrugs and she's just like, I'm used to getting you out of trouble sometimes. I'm getting myself into more.
I am just if it is such a big town full of things, I just want to see what they have.
Alright. Do you need like I don't know. I don't got much gold on me.
I did not say I was buying anything. I just wanted to look.
Okay. Alright. Alright, enjoy yourself when we do get there, because she looks over her shoulder at the smokestack in the distance.
It's pretty long gone, but you can still tell that, like, you know which direction it is.
Yeah, she just looks over her shoulder. I'm fucking starving.
Do you not plan to come with me?
Well, I mean, if there's food in the market, I'll go with you. But otherwise, I'm just... I gotta eat something.
We can eat first, and then... I too am hungry.
You also know that Maya eats more than most people do? Because she has told you, she has two parents. A gnome
Yeah.
and a dwarf.
Pretty stout. Pretty hardy.
She likes her food.
For a little rodent gnome.
I would say in their travels, Audra has never said no to eating again. So
Sick. Alright, but yeah, she'll go with you. She'll stick with you through that.
Cool. Do you mind if I ask what Tybalt is up to in this moment? Tybalt?
Tibalt's dead.
I am dead.
Oh, sucks, bro.
Session 2, I'm already dead. Time to roll up a new character. I assume the card games are over. At this point.
Yeah, you guys did that last night. And it is now early morning.
So, after waking up, Tybalt is like reaching inside of Henry, seeing if he either A, stole anything or gambled anything, and just checking everything.
You reach in, you pull out like several gold coins that you realize are yours. Like they're like, if you were gambling, Henry stole your money.
Holy shit! Your pet stole your money! That's really
The little construct, its like mouth is just like wide open, and you're jamming your hand into it. And
Like my whole arm is in there.
Yeah. Your
Holy
whole
shit.
arm is inside the little construct, and it's very unnerving.
That's horrifying to imagine. How far
Please don't fist your construct in front of me.
I gotta know.
I mean, so far it's like up to like a little above the elbow.
Oh my, holy shit!
You see, Henry is like waving his arms in protest.
That makes it even more horrifying. Jesus.
You can't see it, but I have a very disgusted but curious look on my face.
Maya is also staring.
I mean, I don't. Vuras doesn't. Hello. Alright, everyone's images are all back up.
Okay,
we're
cool.
alive. We should be all good again.
Jack, do you have to reset up your bot thing?
Fuck the bot thing.
Yeah, do you have to reset it?
I pretty much just have a second chat here, not in a chat, a second tab here for Twitch Insights.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, so there's going to be two streams that have the same title now.
Yeah, honestly, we'll figure it out.
It happens.
It'll be fixed when we upload these to YouTube. We can
Yes.
splice them together.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. So when last we left, we were having a conversation with good old Tybalt here about how he was jamming his entire hand into his little construct buddy to try and retrieve the gold that he stole. This is also definitely visible to Maya and Audra.
They're
Kind of like tilting my head noticeably enough that my hat is like a little tilted as well, because I'm like not really sure what I'm looking at.
You
Kind
know,
of having like right in front of my salad kind of feel. Like, what am I witnessing?
He looks at you, noticing that out of the corner of his eye. And he just stops while the construct just sits on his arm. Is there something I can help you with?
I don't know. What are you doing?
And is Henry still stuck on your arm, right?
Yes.
Okay. He's like biting.
He can't bite hard.
Yeah, it's not painful. It's just you can feel it.
Well, my little friend here has a bad habit, especially when it comes to card games. And I'm making sure he didn't take anything from me and gamble it away. He shakes his arm a little bit.
And gamble?
Yes, Henry is a gambling addict. I do apologize in the future if we don't part ways after this.
You see a little coin falls out of his mouth.
And he like snatches it out. And then he pulls him off.
Henry is waving his arm, wants it back.
Tybalt pockets it and like pulls off Henry and like puts him down.
Wasn't Henry like up to your elbow?
Yeah.
So it's just like you're oh.
Just the whole thing in the floor. Henry is a bag of holding, like a dimensional space.
That's still fucking horrifying to imagine. Sorry, because the little arms would give it to me, just like this mouth, arms all the way up to your elbow. Oh.
Like, it just looks like a suit of
Audra's just
armor.
trying to process where your arm is going. I think that's really what's.
But as he pulls his arms out, he does have like another little sack of coin, and he pockets it. Now, you are going back, and he picks up, and Henry just kind of like falls apart into like little like rocks, and he puts them in. Puts him in his bag.
I can't believe you murdered him.
Sorry.
Deconstruct Freddy.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
you right before you deconstruct him, he looks up at you. He goes, "Will I dream?"
Oh my god.
So that imply that your fucking construct has like a full-on consciousness?
Yeah, he's
sentient.
He's sentient.
I mean, if he can gamble.
Yeah, he's got a gambling issue.
If he can have a gambling addiction, he can be sentient.
I didn't. Oh, it's.
Hold on, is this stream tag? Oh, this stream is tagged Dungeons and Dragons. Okay.
Wait, has it been tagged?
Well, I was looking at it. It said English, they, them, LGBTQA. That's right, we're all gay, but I didn't see Dungeons and Dragons for a sec, and I was like, wait a minute. But we are still D&D.
Yes, we're still D&D.
Anyway.
Damn it, Dani! Why do you keep coming out as homophobic? Get back!
Dani, you
guys.
You gotta say these funny things out loud for the chat, for Twitch. For our recordings that Theo's going to... For our recordings that Theo...
You want me to say it? You want me to say it? On live? On live?
Yes.
I'm homophobic.
Oh, fuck! We just got Twitch banned! Fuck!
Fuck the gays, I hate them.
Okay, hold on.
Fuck the gays.
It's kind of sus.
Kind of sus.
All right.
Oh my god.
You put away your little construct buddy. He like falls apart into pieces, and he like returns to one of your bags, right?
Yeah. He just kind of like rolls like down my arm and into the bag.
Gotcha. Well, I don't have anything to do with this.
Oh, that's right. Hey, where'd you get that?
Oh, I made it.
You put that together yourself?
Oh yeah. Did you not? Here, who, you know who? I told him who I was.
Oh, I heard your name. I have no fucking clue who you are.
How do you not know who I am?
Probably because I don't.
He
I don't get around very much.
he pulls out another card and hands it to Maya. Tybalt V Nihlus.
I lean over to look at the card also.
He gives you one.
Okay, well, I guess I'll look at my own card.
So, what's on this card, Dani?
It is actually a small, not very well drawn picture of Henry holding up the name Tybalt V Nihlus.
Please tell me Henry
actually.
is the one who drew it.
Yes.
Oh, that's cute.
He thought I need.
Henry looks like a little crab.
No, Henry's like
No?
Henry looks like
He's just a small man.
looks like Roswell.
Oh, that's right. Because I said he kind of looked like Chibi Robo, but for some reason in my brain, that's what he looks like.
He is a small collection of rocks and metal bits, right?
Yeah.
But he has the shape of a humanoid figure.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
And under Henry, it says in parentheses, inventor extraordinaire.
There's the inventor part. So
Maya?
I'm so. Eh?
Can I have you roll a history check?
Oh boy. Okay. That's wow. I didn't think I would care this much. That's a 26 history.
God damn.
What?
Natural 20 for
right,
the first
20.
roll of the game.
Natural 20. Okay, you recognize the last name immediately. You are from Avitas, the neutral territory, and you remember one of the well-respected names in craftsmanship is Nihlus. Specifically a great smith named Orson Nihlus.
Are you related by chance to Orson?
I don't even remember my family
That's your
dynamic.
fucking dad.
I know. I wanted to say it was my dad. I couldn't remember. I feel bad now.
What? I don't never know that guy. Did it just photo in your fucking wallet?
But anyway, Orson Nihlus is a well-respected smith. You remember he used to live in Avitas and he, outsourced most of his work there, but then he moved into Alliance citizenship and into New Cersei. With that natural 20, you know this guy's history.
Oh.
You read his biography.
To answer your question, Maya, yeah, that's my pop.
It's a very impressive legacy.
I quietly lean over to Maya and I'm like, who's that?
He's a really good smith, and he is very successful. Lives in New Cersei,
Not.
and this is apparently his kid.
Well, one of them.
One of I don't doubt he gets around.
I mean, when you're rich, I guess.
Yeah.
That. How?
He is in a committed relationship.
He just has had a lot of kids.
Yeah, he has a lot of kids.
He's fucking. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's in a
Fucking
committed
fucking.
relationship and
He's
he spends a lot
fucking.
of it in bed.
Good for him.
God, good for
Oh
his
no,
wife.
no, that was a bad joke.
Honestly, I mean, or bad for
Sorry.
his wife if she doesn't like being pregnant. Depends, I guess.
I'm gonna say also with that history check.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You are aware that Orson is a I believe Orson is an Earth Genasi.
Is an Earth Genasi.
It would make
I'm
sense
sorry.
to be a note taker.
Hold on.
Are you?
Yeah.
You're note taking. So
I-
Orson.
I just turned on so it,
Hey,
Wait,
Danny,
you
Lord,
sounded
I'm
like
Chris.
a robot there for
that Tybalt was a Genasi?
Not everybody knew that he was a Genasi.
Well, yeah, but your icon does not look like a Genasi.
Yeah.
The limitations of the pit crew.
Says you, Jack, and which I fully...
They're a magma
Or the
Genasi.
updated art, I'm going to make it very obvious that they are a Genasi.
Okay.
Aubrey, are you there?
yes, I am. I'm just.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
Ryan said they would be back real quick.
They did.
oh, all right. Yeah, I'm here. I'm just taking notes. I'm fine. Sorry.
So you know Orson is an Earth Genasi, and you can judge like looking at Tybalt, kind of deducing that Tybalt is a Paragenasi, which is a hybrid of two Genasi elements.
That's so cool.
All right. All right. Sorry about that.
No problem.
And all right. Cool. Orson Smith is very successful in New Cersei. Tybalt is this kid.
You are keeping a fucking manifesto.
Yeah, I have a. She actually takes out a journal and marks all
It
this
makes sense for the character as well, yeah. Audra keeps mental notes of everyone.
down. Also, Aubrey has this shit fucking memory, so
Me.
Same, apparently.
I have started taking notes.
I feel like all of us here have, like, varying levels
Oh.
of memory.
Absolutely no memory in this brain. I'm flying by the seat of my pants. Audra has... I have, like, a a note of what Audra thinks of everybody. So...
Oh.
Alright.
Just a singular note. It's just one word.
And so now that I know your
Depends.
name, now that I know where you're from, what brings you all the way out here? I'm sure you got plenty of supplies. Oh my god, I can't fucking talk today. Plenty of supplies from your pop.
Well,
Why all the way out here?
well, yes. That is true. But the rules. I hate the rules.
Alright, I get you. Okay, you don't need to explain anymore, I understand.
He pulled out his gun.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
that's an impressive piece of machinery. Did you like design that yourself?
What? Yes?
What is
Yeah,
that?
it did beautiful work. That was a good shot.
He looks at Audra. This is my pride and joy. And then Henry like molds on top of the gun and he like glares at
He raises a fist in defiance.
I fucking love Henry so much.
my
Henry has a lot of opinions, and that makes me laugh.
my second pride and joy.
Does it think it's like your
Henry's the older one.
child?
People like strokes his chin for a moment, thinking about that, I guess you'd be correct.
Damn, Tybalt's a dad.
I'm a father. He looks at Henry.
Congratulations.
If Henry could flip you off.
He's still mad. Henry's going through his teenage years.
Fuck you, Dad.
Fuck you, Dad.
Fuck you, Dad.
I say if. He probably does have, like, little fingers.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
He
thinking
gives
of,
a
like,
crude gesture.
the little rock constructs from, like, League of Legends is kind of what I'm picturing in my brain for some reason.
League of Legends.
I know.
In the mindscape, Henry looks however you want him to look.
Oh, I
He
appreciate
could look
that.
like Pac-Man, bro.
Wow.
Is it
I
bad?
will say
that
that
I'm-
I'm already in my mind like, okay, he's gonna be the icon for the YouTube channel immediately.
He's like
My brain-
a little mascot.
My brain,
Yeah,
my brain when
mascot,
Henry,
that's
my brain when I think of Henry thinks of the Pokemon like Emulgym.
what- I forgot what that bitch looks like.
I also.
It's the alien one.
Yeah,
It's a psychic
that's.
type.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Give me a hunt second.
That's what I think of.
Yeah. I like it.
Which Pokemon again?
Not Emolga. It's a psychic Pokemon.
Holden. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It evolves into Behem.
Okay,
Looks like a
Behem.
little.
Oh, I
alien.
know. Yeah. Elgium.
LGM. Thank you.
Little green men.
Yeah, little alien rock dude.
Oh!
That's what I
that
think of when I think of
motherfucker.
Henry.
Man, we got so many interpretations of Henry.
Sorry.
The fun of
I love
D&D.
it. I vibe with that. Oh, I love all our little Henrys.
Maybe a few of these are the earlier prototype versions.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, this is the fifth.
Oh, the
This is Henry the Fifth.
His full name is Henry V. Nihlus. The V is not the same as Tybalt's last middle name.
Okay, gotcha.
It's the number V.
You had to scrap Henry the Fourth because he was saying really rude things to women.
Yeah.
Vaguely and awfully at women, always.
Tybalt gave him the ability to speak, and that didn't go well.
Now he's like R2D2 and he can only like.
I would like to say
BBED.
Aubrey was that a fucking historical joke.
It was a
BBED.
historical joke because Henry the Fourth thought women were property.
Yep.
Very good. Claps
The
to
B-
that.
The BBED
Thanks.
is Henry IV, who is like secretly organizing an army to take down his father.
By the way, I'm gonna try and make a lot of history jokes as Maya. So
I love that.
Fair
I'm
enough.
dumb as shit, so I'm sorry if I don't catch them.
We haven't.
it's okay.
You can just say shit, and it could probably be considered canon in the made up world's history.
Yeah.
Oh, don't give me that power.
Don't give me
Granted,
that power.
I don't think I would know anything, to be honest. So
Just
never mind. It
into
doesn't
the
matter.
moon dollars.
We're not doing
No,
a moon
we're not
dollar.
talking about that right now.
Nobody would understand. Blendies. Sorry. We were playing a superhero game, and they wanted to go to Wendy's, so I made up a place called Blendies, and we had a thing called the Scum Burger, and it was just god awful.
Love that.
It was horrible, and my character
it
had
ever?
a lot of them.
It was a time restricted item. You had to get it as they were closing because they scrape off all the grease off of the fucking
You know what? Some people would probably fucking love that, and I hate
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
that's
My
probably true.
character did
It's
love
called
it.
the
She got
Scum Burger.
Ugh.
Oh my god! I
Anyway,
fucking
continuing
hate
with
it.
D&D.
I hate it.
Sorry.
It was no, it's fine. It was my mistake.
We did get
Mistakes
the
were made.
Fakinator out of it.
We have ADHD.
Oh my god!
I got
I even
80,
took
remember.
my medicine today.
I'm
Y'all are
on. I am halfway through the Rockstar Cup.
my dude. I would just die. I would cease to exist.
I forgot
Anyway.
to take my meds as well. I just never realized that.
Hey, I have desensitized myself to caffeine.
I don't think that's good.
But yeah, you're the rules, and you're just striking out on your own now with a gun.
With a gun.
Yeah. it's a lot smaller version than what you saw back when we were fighting the horde. But it's an exact replica.
That's pretty neat.
I just needed space, if that makes sense.
No, I understand that. Yeah, I understand that.
Did your father expect you to follow in their footsteps?
You could say that.
I'm assuming the conversation did not go well, and your father is probably as rigid as a shield.
Do they know
Well,
that you've left?
Okay, what did you say, Audra?
Do they know that you left?
Well, my mom knew. My sister tried to stop me. You saw how well that worked. But yes, my father has always been rigid.
I mean, he's a very well-known smith, so I assumed he had a reputation.
Do any of your siblings do what you do?
Well, my sister does not. She's more... How do I put this? Hands-on when it comes to conflict.
Hey, DM,
Yes?
can I roll a history check on his sister?
If you get another fucking nat 20, I'm fucking...
Sure, go ahead.
Alright. 24.
24, goddamn, you're just gonna be doing this all
It's an
campaign.
18. It's still pretty close.
You know all of his
You know
secrets.
fucking everything.
So
Listen, I know I can do some cool shit. I'm gonna continue.
You remember having a passing conversation about Orson leaving to New Cersei, and you you heard in this passing conversation that he did so because his firstborn daughter, Juliet, became a knight of the Alliance, and a very good knight.
Ooh.
So she is currently stationed in New Cersei, and the family moved out to what they saw as greener pastures.
Wait, so that's the eldest sister?
Oldest child is
You said that's the eldest sister?
Yep. Juliet is the eldest sister of the eldest daughter of Orson.
The eldest child.
The eldest
Gotcha.
child.
Okay.
Oh,
Obviously,
I have that written down. I'm having
Audra
fun
doesn't know
taking
that,
notes. I'm having fun taking notes. This is actually very good.
Fun. It's gonna be useful.
especially when none of us remember shit.
Yep.
Yeah,
Now, I'm just writing down what Maya would write down, so you guys might have to translate stuff or ask me questions.
Oh, that's lovely.
But I don't think. Oh, my young sister, she's getting into it. She could be great. And he reminisces. He looks into the distance.
A fond family member.
things blowing up. Very nice.
I
But
ain't
the
gonna
other two,
pry
I
too
don't
much
think.
more. Well, are you going to try and sell anything in Gildergleam when we get there? Or are you just looking for more materials?
Okay, sorry. I wasn't sure if you said something. My bad.
She was asking if you were going to sell anything in Gildergleam.
Gildergleam? Is that what it is?
Yeah, Gildergleam. I say it wrong.
No, you're fine.
Oh.
It's the gnomish slip.
No, I like it. I was just like, wait, did I remember it wrong?
No, it's Gildergleam.
Cool, I spelled it right.
Well, I might. Who knows? Might be able to bottom my way. He threw. Get some new stuff. Feed him, and he like pats Henry.
Does he
What
need
does
to
it
eat?
No, I just
No,
think it's funny.
I think it's funny.
My
You should have
ass.
seen the shopkeep earlier. He. He
It's a
could
fun
not
prank.
handle how much this little guy can hold.
Henry.
I'm not
chomps
gonna
his-
ask that question.
Henry chomps his mouth.
Maya flinches a little bit.
Oh, he don't
Considering
bite.
Audra saw your whole ass like arm go up it, I mean, they're a little concerned.
Oh, he doesn't bite.
Well, considering
Looks
I'm
like
really
he
small.
Does.
He sticks his as Henry's chomping. Tybalt like just sticks his fingers in his mouth,
Henry does chomp on your finger.
but it doesn't hurt.
I was gonna say, he bit you earlier.
It's kind of like having a ferret. Like they bite, but it doesn't hurt.
like
How the fuck
Do
is
you have a
Not
ferret?
I don't have a ferret, but I have lots of experience with ferrets. I love ferrets.
I like ferrets.
They're like
It doesn't really hurt when they bite. Like maybe just like a little pinch if they're actually trying to hurt you, but they do like to bite. It's just not painful. Granted, I have a high pain tolerance, so maybe it would be painful for other people, but I don't know.
Who knows?
I just think they're cute. Little gremlins.
They're little rodents.
I love them.
me too.
So Henry is hanging on your finger.
Yeah. Alright, see? Nothing. Don't feel a thing. He's like wiggling him.
Can I hold it?
He takes him off, and he offers, but that is Henry's choice.
No, yeah.
I put out a hand to see if Henry will let me look at him.
Henry like steps over Tybalt's hand and onto Audra's hand.
I want to just
Careful.
like
You got sticky fingers.
I bring him closer, but like a good distance, so that I don't know, they don't like jump into my business, I guess.
He tries to reach out to grab your veil.
And I hold him a little bit further away.
He like has little grabby hands.
Oh, that's cute. I'm sorry, but that's private, Henry.
He chomps.
I'm so curious. So Audra just like puts their finger over for him to chomp on. Does it hurt?
It doesn't hurt. Probably even though this thing is made out of wood, even though this thing is made out of stone and metal, it seems like Tybalt designed this little guy so that he literally couldn't hurt people.
Aww.
He's childproof.
Physically, emotionally,
Oh,
He
full
will
capability.
devastate you in poker.
Unlike
If
number
they
4, he
managed
can't do it
to
verbally.
emotionally hurt Audra, I would be honestly kind of impressed.
this little guy is scheming constantly, but has neither the ability to hurt you physically nor verbally because he can't talk.
Interesting.
There's no more voices for little Henrys anymore.
I pat Henry on the top of the head before offering it back to Tybalt. It does not hurt, but it is interesting.
He does make like fucked up little Reggie
Ice noises.
Yeah, Reggie X noises.
Love that, honestly. I love the noises of the Reggies.
Yeah.
Me too.
God, do you guys remember that? I forgot which Reggie it is, but there's one Reggie where it's like the anime, its cry is just horrible. It's so horrible.
Oh,
are you talking about Reggie Ice?
Yeah,
no,
I don't remember.
I love Reggie Ice.
Reggie Ice.
Oh my god.
I love
It's
the
like a
Reggies and their
scream.
fucked up little noises. Reggie Ice, yeah. Oh,
I'm personally a fan of Reggie Rock because he goes Reggie Rock.
yeah. The baritone of the fucking.
I think that's like slightly pitched up is what Henry sounds like. So it's like give it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds right.
Big fan.
I love it.
But yeah, Tybalt takes Henry back, and he offers it to literally anybody else to try.
I'll take a. She holds her hands out.
Henry hops into your hands.
She holds him with one hand and reaches in her bag and slowly pulls out a small blue orb. This is her arcane focus.
Orcus.
Oh, that thing is gonna get
It's an arcane
smashed.
focus. She hands it to Henry.
He stuffs it in his mouth.
Oh my god.
Oh, I told you he's got sticky fingers.
Oh no, that was for him. Here, I don't need it.
Put it.
Well, can't argue with that.
So
Maya just wants to bond with him.
this small blue orb. He's like holding on to it, and he like puts it in his mouth, and then it gets a little bit stuck there. And then he like looks over at you, Tybalt.
Mom, can I keep it?
I think more is Dad. Can you help?
No, he's not asking for help. He's not asking for help. This thing is the perfect size for him to just swallow.
Oh, shit.
But he is. Oh, Dani, can you hear us?
I couldn't hear you. I heard then everything stopped.
He looks at you. He has a small little orb in his mouth, which you can tell is big enough, or is small enough that he could swallow it, but he's just choosing not to. And he's got this thing stuck in his mouth. And then he looks like he's waving his arms, and then he throws one of them at you.
At me?
Yes.
He throws what?
Not like throw an entire arm. It's like he is motioning like he is trying to cast a spell.
Oh, I see.
Aw.
I see.
Oh, little baby wants to be magical.
Okay, so Henry is absolutely becoming the mascot, is what I'm understanding.
Oh, absolutely. I think Henry is the perfect, little, technical difficulties little mascot. He's, chewing on something, chewing on wires.
He's chewing on the wires.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That would be great.
I'm doodling that on paper for now, since I can't find my fucking pen.
When he does that, Tybalt kind of plays along, and he fake dies.
Oh.
The cutest fucking shit in the world, and he just got back from an actual tragedy.
Henry pumps his fists into the air in a victory stance. I have killed my father. He doesn't talk, but I imagine that's what he's trying to say.
Then he plays it up and revives. You thought you had me.
You see Henry snaps like a drat.
I fucking love Henry with all of my heart.
He then swallows the arcane focus.
Maya gently puts him down.
Henry deconstructs into like several little pieces and then rolls his way over to back to Tybalt.
Hey, oh wait, pause, hold on. When he deconstructs, the orb is still gone, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He swallowed the orb.
Oh my god, I didn't even realize that was. Oh shit!
So he kind of just like
Koden.
falls apart and then puts himself back together.
I know he was
Yeah,
back
he
of
kinda
holding.
does.
I know he was back of holding, but I didn't realize because in my head when you say deconstruct, what I'm imagining is like he falls into a bunch of pieces.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Ah, it's so cool.
Yeah, and like
But
they're like little.
it's still in him.
Yeah.
It's an interdimensional space.
That's so cool.
What an interesting little creature.
Yep. Back at the front of the wagon, Vuras.
Yes.
So as the wagon rolls along the beaten road, following close behind the rest of the line, you start to notice that the carriage bugs, the roly-poly like giant insects that pull the wagon, they're getting slower and more sluggish as the day goes on, having been rolling nonstop the whole night. Likewise, the wagons in the front of the line begin slowing down and looks like they're preparing to move off to the side of the road.
Yeah, I think yeah, I'm gonna follow their lead. I think I try and get a little bit closer to the rest of them because I know that we were, I think, just a little bit behind. Like we were still close, but like we were still behind maybe. I don't know if that
you had some distance between you and the rest of the wagons.
Yeah, so I think I try and while the wagons in front of us are kind of starting to slow, I think we keep that same pace until we're a little closer, and then I slow us down and go on to the side of the road as well.
All right. So stopping your roving band of wagons, the rest of the people, and I believe you follow in suit. They loose the carriage bugs from the wagons so that they can graze along the side of the road. Your position is halted in a small valley between a couple hills. There's plenty of grass and wildfires around while a light breeze passes by. A flowing creek.
Wildflowers. You said wildfires.
I said wildflowers, sorry.
It's okay. I heard wildfires, and I was like,
That would be very bad. So, a couple wildflowers around while a light breeze passes. A flowing creek goes down, down the hill, a couple 100 feet away from the road, and it goes down this like steep hill. You can't really see the other end of. Most of the other survivors are climbing out of their wagons. They're stretching their legs. Some friends and family separated by the different wagons they took are reuniting in great relief, while others look through the crowds of survivors in search of someone who likely didn't make it. The overall demeanor, even though it's a sunny day, is pretty grim. There's lots of shell-shocked citizens who've never encountered creatures like undead before, parents and children that are grieving supposedly dead family members, with most of the town guard wiped out. You see Duggan has since woken up. He has gotten himself off of the wagon as you guys stop for your like midday rest to let the carriage bugs feed and rest. And being the surviving head of the guard, Duggan the dwarf is speaking with many other survivors, and as you guys kind of like get off the wagon to stretch your legs, get a beat around the area, you hear that he is describing to the survivors of these like noble and honorable deaths of their loved ones. Though, as first-hand witnesses, you would know that he is telling white lies.
Yeah.
There were gruesome and unceremonious executions, and Duggan believes that it's not a subject he think would ease the mourning masses.
Yeah. I mean, Rose doesn't stop him. Rose is a soldier himself, and he knows that with the hope that those stories will bring, it's necessary in the moment. So while they were in town, he stopped someone trying to scam people out of their stuff. This white lie brings no harm.
Do we all see that, by the way? Just make sure.
Yeah, you guys see that like a bunch of people are huddled around Duggan, like expecting words of comfort, because they know he was the head of the town guard that held back the undead. So you do see what's going on.
Nihlus walks up, or Tybalt walks up, as he's like hearing this. What? Why don't you tell him the truth?
Duggan looks at you with a raised brow, and he says, "Well, I am telling the truth. This is the truth. I was there. I saw it."
So was I. And that's not what happened.
Well, I apologize, but I think you must be mistaken, you know. When stress gets to the brain, you don't see things right.
I wasn't even half as stressed as you were. You were fleeing for your life.
We all were.
No, I shot the big monster. And he points to the rest of the group. And this lot, they did some work.
Hold on there, Tybalt. He was fighting. He was holding a line for the carts to get away. That's a little unfair to him.
You know, you're right. My apologies. I did not give you enough credit. You're still lying to these people.
What?
You need to
apologize, Mr. Tybalt, right? Introduced ourselves last night, but I would not lie to these grieving, tragic families. This is not the time to lie to them.
And why are you doing it?
He's like giving you a frustrated look. Clearly is like, this is a situation that he might have dealt with before, in terms of talking to the families of dead soldiers, and that he can tell that you probably don't have that experience if you're being this, I would say, blunt.
I'm gonna come up behind Tybalt and like grab him by like the shirt, the back of his shirt, and I apologize. Our friend hit his head on our way out.
I figured
he does not know what he is talking about. And
it was quite the battle. We all sustained some bruises and cuts.
What?
I'm gonna start dragging Tybalt away from him.
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna drag him toward the cart, and I'm gonna push him up against the cart.
You kind of get him out of view of the rest of the citizens. Some of them were looking very concerned and confused.
and I'm gonna hold him against the cart. Like, you can't tell that I'm looking at him, but I am looking at him. I don't know if because your dad is a rich fuck, or maybe you just don't know how the world works, perhaps. When people die, sometimes they want to know the truth, and they want to know what happened. But when this happens, and the city is leveled, you lie. Because most of these people, they've probably lost everything. Husbands, children, family. Sometimes lying is better for the sake of their mental health. So I understand you wanting him to tell the truth. But now is not the time for the truth. Now is the time for white lies that help people make it through the rest of the day and probably the rest of the month. And if there comes a time when they want the truth, they'll ask. But now is not that time. Do you understand?
I see where you come from. I see you.
No, you don't, technically. And I let him go.
If these people know the truth, it will be easier to come to terms so they can start rebuilding. That is my goal.
If the people know the truth, a lot of them won't want to make it to the city. Imagine, put yourself in their shoes for just a moment. I point to, like, a little kid. That child is probably not more than, I don't know, 20.
It's a 10-year-old.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
It is a human 10-year-old.
I just have no idea how age works.
I don't know how it works.
Oh my god, because you
Your
interacted
dad-
with Maya, and she's
Your
just
dad-
really looking short.
Oh my god,
If
yeah,
you
and
wake
you're
up-
a gnome and a dwarf. Oh my god, that's so fucking funny. Holy shit.
You wake up and your mother is screaming and crying and everything is on fire. They pick you up and they run, and you've been in the cart. You haven't seen your father. You love your father. You know that he is a good person that works for the guard. It is not going to be helpful if a man tells you that your dad died a pathetic, sad death and he is not coming back. It would make you feel better to know that while he has passed on, he probably did his best to keep you safe. And the mother has lost her husband and her home. They don't want to hear that their husband has died a shitty, pathetic death in the middle of the street.
You are imagining the guy that just got absolutely fucking eviscerated. Just exploded.
Yeah, god. Ugh.
The one that was screaming, "We're gonna die." I think this was a little darker than I anticipated.
It's all good.
A little?
No, I love this.
Perfect.
It's very good. God.
To be fair, me and Koden did watch Castlevania a few,
Yeah,
a week ago.
literally like a few days before.
No, I think it's great. I understand wanting to tell the truth. If it were me, I would probably tell them the truth, but I'm not the guard. I'm not the guy trying to get everything together. And you don't know these people. He knows these people. He worked for them. He worked with them. Let him do his job.
Begrudgingly, Tybalt sighs. It's like, you might have a point.
No.
I'll keep my mouth shut for the time being.
If you want to help, ask him how you can help.
He
He's
nods.
got a You've got a big brain, I guess. Just maybe not one that understands people. And I'm gonna go find Maya.
Maya is currently laying out her bedroll and just eating a ration.
Speaking of which, beside another wagon by the road, you guys can see that the orc tavern keeper, Girok, is currently taking stock of what little the wagons held of supplies. Yeah, he carried several people out of the tavern just in his big two big arms.
Big old arms.
He is taking stock of what little the wagons held in terms of supplies, as making room for lives was a bit more important in the moment of the escape. He's counting through food rations with another woman, the human woman who was taking orders at the tavern just yesterday. And there are several able-bodied citizens that are listening to him describe like plants nearby that are knowledgeably edible. And he's like speaking like, so grinding these wildflowers up with a bit of water can make a pretty nutritious paste, and we can get some drinkable water out from the creek. We'll make it to Gildergleam before we all starve, but better safe than sorry in case something else happens.
Is there so the area you said we're kind of in like a field, like plain area?
Yeah, it's a bit of a valley. It's like there's you're in the hilly side of the plains, where you just came down off of a hill. There is a creek a couple hundred feet away that is going down another steep hill towards the south. Though the continuing road seems to go on a more straight path.
I would like to. I'm gonna put my bedroll in my bag next to Maya. And I want to head towards the creek, and I want to see if there's fish in the creek at all, or like crabs or anything that could possibly be food options.
Sure. So, as you are heading towards the creek, you notice that the woman and her son that joined your wagon are having a walk around the valley grasses. And the son is kind of leading his mom to the creek, while the mother trails behind in a bit of a shaky jaunt. Her leg has healed perfectly fine, but she seems to be having trouble, coping.
Gotcha.
When you get to the creek, I'll have you make a survival check.
Oh, 22.
22? Okay, so you crouch down by the creek, you look in, and you see that there is a number of passing fish. Not a lot, but this creek seems to be like a migratory route for fish to take.
Okay. I would like to grab by Yakilla. I'm gonna see if I can't basically spear a couple of fish.
All right, roll me an attack roll on the creek.
Okay. I got a 19.
All right, so you do that like taking account for light refractory thing that I learned from reading Hatchet in middle school, like fucking elementary school.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you take account for the light refractory. You jut your spear in and go right through a big ol' one, and like a big ass trout.
Yeah. I am going to try and get like a couple of fish, like a couple good sized fish.
All right, just roll me one more attack roll.
No rush. I'm just kind of taking my time here.
That's fine.
Another 19.
All right, another 19. It doesn't take you long. You spear through several more fish. You get a pretty good haul out of it.
Okay. I'm going to take them to the cook.
Okay.
And
So-
offer them over.
There's several other people now by the creek who are currently like gathering some water from it.
Mhm.
As Guruk is like messing with some nearby like herbs or plants that he found, he notices you bringing like a handful of fish, and you see that he lights up with his big old smile, and he's like, "Oh right, fish! I didn't even think about that. Here," and he like takes a like big old tarp or like a cloth so that he could lay it out on the ground so that you can place the fish on it.
Okay. I placed the fish down. I figured it would help with feeding everyone.
He kind of like strokes his chin. He's looking at him. He's like, "These are all edible." Yes. Did you spear these through with like a glaive?
I wave my Yakilwa.
A little less than ideal, but I don't see anybody else with weapons, so that's fine.
Don't
You do-
exactly have
you-
a
yeah.
fishing pole. So
Right. Look, it's all right. This is perfect. It's just he looks down. There's giant gashes in all of the fish.
I mean, hey man, I'm not trying to be Gordon Ramsay here. I'm trying to feed people.
Understandable, but now
no
He
can.
needs to.
Awesome.
He does need to look a little bit more closely for the bone shards, to pull them out.
It's a new day, right? Damn.
Yeah, it's a new day. It's about midday of
Okay.
the second day. Like just last night was the attack.
Okay, then I can choose to prepare some new spells, and I'm going to, probably thinking ahead. I'm gonna say that I prepared Goodberry.
Art.
Wait, you can prepare Goodberry as a paladin?
Yes, I can.
I did not know that.
Yeah. And so I think while this is going on, because I was trying to help maybe get some water, but I think when coming back and seeing the fish,
You can still help gather water.
oh yeah, no, I'm coming back with some water. I think on my way back is what I meant.
Okay.
And I'm like, those look very good. Impressive fishing. Would some berries maybe help? I found some by the road, by the creek. And I pull out. I believe. Let me see how many I can make. I can do 10. And so that,
you have 10 good berries.
yes.
All right. So, okay. Sorry. So you have 10 good berries, and you're telling him that you found them by the creek.
Yeah, and I do have the I don't know what we're using to carry the water. I'm assuming buckets, wooden
But
buckets.
you're lying.
I would say it's there's water skins.
Water skins.
And,
okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, water skins that they had a few extra.
Yeah. Okay, then maybe I'll say more 5 good berries then.
What are you doing with the other 5? You holding on to them?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of if we're filling up water skin. Well, no, okay, no, you're right. I'll stick with all 10. And I think I try and I have the water skin in one hand, and then I have this kind of little handful of berries in the other.
Do you tell him that they are magical berries?
No, I do not.
Okay.
I just tell him that I found them while along the creek.
He's gonna make
Water.
a fucking incredible smoothie.
Oh yeah.
A smoothie that fills you up so much that you explode.
Juice that makes your head explode.
Okay, so you hand him the good berries. He sets it aside in like the rest of the like hunter gathering, like the fish, wildflowers, some creek water, and you see that he like Garrick is currently like working his magic to prepare a good set of like
Ooh,
rations
1 second,
for many
hold on.
many people.
Sorry.
Well, what's going on?
Koden is dying.
Koden dead. Is the stream still up? Or is the power out?
He didn't silence us this time.
The stream is still up.
Maybe somebody's talking to him.
That's true.
Please hold for technical difficulties.
Alright, so in the meantime, Tybalt and or Maya.
Hello. Yeah. Hello. It's me.
Alright, Maya, what are you doing?
I am
Inside-
and or Maya. I just watched Audra go over the hill and come back with a fuck ton of fish. So I'm just like, oh yeah, I can probably do something. So she wraps the rest of her meal up, and she is going to she's gonna try and forage for like edible plants and stuff like that.
You should see him. He knocked the cap off. Oh shit, my bad.
Oh. I think Dani was talking about their fucking cat.
I think
Yeah.
so, yes.
But yeah, she's gonna go forage for plants
Right.
and herbs and possibly some roots if she can find any.
So, okay, do me a survival check.
Question.
Yes?
Could I argue to be a nature check?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
It's intelligence based. You can like probably use your knowledge of nature to get a beat on where the where you guys are located and what are like native roots and such.
I really need to stop rolling well on not so important rolls.
And what was that roll?
26.
And like another nat 20?
Another natural 20.
Oh my god. So,
Combat is
You-
gonna get real bad.
you
Oh shit.
you kind of stroke
Koden
your
has to
chin,
end
you're
it.
like you're thinking and it kind of hits you. You're like, you know the native plants in the area, and you start digging through the ground and you find it. Basically, what you find is that there's this plant that has like a very small flowering bud, but the root underneath is very large and nutritious, kind of like a fucking yam.
Awesome. Hey Jack, don't want to
Yeah.
distract you too much, but we do have to end because Koden's mom says they have to go to their clothes right now, and they're our streamers, so we
Yeah.
we have to end early.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I would say pause, but I know we're all on a schedule, so
Yeah,
we're
I'm
on
sorry.
schedule.
it's still
Well-
a good hour and a half.
Yeah, we had a decent. We're starting a resting point.
So,
I'm sorry we didn't get too much done.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
so no, you're fine. Can we have a few more minutes?
Yeah, she said I had a chance to wrap it up, but like it probably can't. It
Oh.
has to be a few minutes.
Okay, well, let's stop wasting time then.
Okay.
All right. So, Maya, you managed to dig out this large root.
She is very proud of herself.
Yeah, you have this big old root in your hands. It can be it can absolutely be like skinned of the like dirtier outer edges, and the core of it is very, very nutritious.
This is a very good boiling veggie.
Yeah, absolutely. So I assume you take that back over to Guruk.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He seems quite pleased. He's like, oh, absolutely wonderful. This will be great. And he already begins like rummaging through like some supplies to find a knife that he can peel it with. In the meantime, oh, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I meant to say I.
So in the meantime, Vuras, as you like collect some stuff by the creek, you take it back. You give Guruk the good berries. You notice over by the like close to the creek area that Duggan is just kind of staring out into the distance.
Okay. I'm gonna go over to him.
He's got his arms crossed, his warhammer is on his back, his warhammer and shield, and he takes a deep breath.
You did the right thing.
You're sure?
Yes. I'm quite sure. In times like this, tragedy, small white lies are very necessary to keep people alive.
I appreciate it. You got the atmosphere of a soldier around you. Am I right?
You are.
Guess it doesn't matter which side, not anymore. But thinking of my war days right now, I think I remember this valley.
Do I remember this valley?
Roll me a history check.
Okay. History. That is 19 plus 1, so 30-20.
So you are not here personally,
Mm-hmm.
but you were aware of like looking at the battle maps back when you were also a soldier. That this spot, like, there was a pretty big battle near this spot, a valley between like that's close by Gildergleam. It appears to match the description, and your suspicions are correct when are confirmed when he says that he like remembers this. And he's looking out over the valley and he says, "We were passing by here during the war, over the creek, down southward several miles. There was a pretty big battle in that direction."
I wasn't a part of it, but I remember hearing about it. It was, I believe, one of the, not dubbed, I guess, but certainly one of the bigger battles.
Mm-hmm. It was a mess.
Compared to what happened today, it almost, I don't know, seems silly. At least compared to today's events.
Yeah. So that war seems so trivial now when you deal with undead. Hey, Vuras?
Yes.
Roll me perception.
Okay. Sketch. Why do I? Oh, because 17.
17?
Mhm.
All right. You hear a rolling, distant noise way, way past the creek over the steep hill.
I look in that direction.
The noise starts to resemble, as it slowly gets closer, marching of an arrhythmic style, steadily getting closer, and that's when you realize what you guys were talking about. A battle in the war several miles in that direction means that there is a mass grave there.
Shit. Oh, shit. And that last one was in character.
Climbing over the steep hill, before the creek, you see a group of shambling figures dressed in old, worn and torn armor, shields and weapons clutched tightly in a rigor mortis style grip. These skeletal creatures begin shambling towards the creek. Dead soldiers. And the people collecting water start to rush back with all that they can carry, the mother scooping her son up as everyone hurries back to the wagons. And that is where we're going to end for the night. Or the day. It's midday.
Yeah, it's midday. Oh,
Yep.
That was good. Holy shit. Alright. There can't be much time to talk afterwards. Because of I have to go.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of fun, and I'm really excited for our next session.
I look forward to next time we can play. I hope we get to do more.
I hope so too.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.